I received a threat yesterday from a public safety, quote unquote, public safety employee at Coastal Carolina University that's being taken care of as we speak. I mean, these people are unhinged. They're off the rails. They've been brainwashed. Being part of the Democrat Party currently is a cult. These people have been brainwashed. They've been indoctrinated. They're dangerous, and they're putting our lives in danger. My kids are getting death threats, children. And my family, my 80-year-old parents are getting death threats. I'm getting them all day. We've played some of the voice messages that we've gotten, and we need people to be accountable for what they're inspiring, indoctrinating, and radicalizing. That's what's happening right now.
When you say radicalizing in a cult, that's not. But again, back to this question of the temperature. And I understand what the bar has been here. But is that the right thing to do at this time when people are like, God, this is going to get worse if we don't back this off?
These are simply facts. Tyler Robinson was radicalized. People who are part of the transgender community or support it have been radicalized.
Where are the facts on that they've been radicalized?
All the death threats that I get. I have folks from the transgender community, at least one, who's sitting behind bars without bail. Most of the death threats I'm getting right now are from people who support the transgender community or are transgender themselves. These are people who are attacking a rape victim, me, for not wanting men in the shower next to me or men in the bathroom next to me. These people want to kill me because I want to be safe when I want privacy, for women to have privacy as a rape victim. It is sick, it is twisted, and enough is enough.
And you actually have the evidence of
yes,
that?
of course.
Yeah.
I back Don, you guys should know me by now. I have all the receipts. I back everything up that I say. I know you guys want to call us liars and fascists and all that, but I'm not. I'm not at all.
I don't want to call.
You filmed me while I had a panic attack. You literally had your camera out.
And I respected you. What did I do? Did I show it?
Exploit that.
Yes.
You didn't. But
I didn't.
I'm just saying, you're there to get your clicks or whatever. I'm not. I speak the truth, and I keep all the receipts. These people are out. We played some of the voice messages that we're getting.
Okay, let me ask you this. What do you say to the Republicans or the Trump supporters who have been a part of political violence, and to the stats?
I've always spoken up against Republicans and Democrats. I've called the balls and strikes. I'm probably one of the only members of Congress that has called the balls and strikes on both parties. I've done it my entire career, and I've gotten in trouble for it. I've gotten praised for it, whatever. I'm going to call the balls and strikes always.
Here's what I think the issue is. I think the issue is that they think that, I think the issue is, please, let me just finish up my thing. I think the issue is that you guys are saying that it mostly happens on the left. No statistic, no government statistic, no study group, the Cato Institute, the Anti-Defamation League, the FBI, no government statistic shows what you're saying. It's showing the exact opposite, that 60 to 75% of the political violence is committed by people on the right. But yet you, the president, the vice president, the Attorney General of the United States are giving false information to the American people that it only happens on the left and that it is.
False information about Republicans. You guys have called
us. But there's no facts to what you're saying.
Kamala Harris called us fascists while she was running for president.
The president called her fascist as well.
And you in the media have amplified that. You all have done that. A man was killed last week for having the, quote, national conversation that you want to have so peacefully. He did that, and he was murdered for it. And I live.
You don't know if that's true. You don't know what you don't know what the motivation is. Do you have evidence of that?
Well, they said on the bullets there was fascist commentary on the bullets, pro-transgender commentary on the bullets. Don't give me the bullshit that
could very well be so, but we don't know if that's true right now.
Was it transgender? Was it? Come on, let's be honest about this.
That's disrespectful.
Republicans vote to table.
I really don't care because there are a lot of out there that want me dead because I'm a rape victim who wants privacy in the bathroom. That can F off. I don't care. They want to kill me, and they're not going to.
How would you like it if someone called you out of your name? If they called you a B word or any of that, how would you feel?
These people are calling me and all these awful names online. Are you kidding me? Come on. They are the most egregious, most violent people on earth. They are mentally ill and should be in a straitjacket with a hard steel lock on it. Regarding Republicans who might vote for it or vote against it, that's why I'm filing a privileged motion today in just a few moments to make sure that the American people know where Republicans and Democrats stand on this sort of thing. If they want to vote against it, they can. They have to take that back home to their constituents and explain it.
Can I ask, Attorney General Bondi and President Trump have said they would be looking into RICO charges and potential the tax exempt status of certain left-wing organizations. Some conservatives have pushed back and say you shouldn't use the power of the government to crack down on what is objectively vile but yet still free speech. How do you feel about that?
I support President Trump, and we want to root out this evil. And if they've committed a crime, they should serve time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can I take a picture?
Congresswoman?
Sure. And then I have votes. And then I have votes real quick. I got votes.
I'm not looking to get in a fight with you.
No, I'm not either.
Yeah.
I'm not either.
I'm not looking to get in a fight with you. When you asked me to respect your
and I
privacy,
appreciate that. But then you went on and you told everybody. Well, I mean, it was already out there, but I do appreciate that.
After I saw it out there,
it was a horrifying moment. I actually met with the Epstein victims privately last week, and we talked about different legislation that we could do together, even not just at the federal level, but there are a lot of states, like in my home state of South Carolina, if you film a woman being raped, it's a $500 fine. So there's a lot of work we got to do.
So let me say, I don't agree with you on the transgender issue, but I respect that you understand that we can have a conversation.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so then
I allow protesters into my events. I love having dissenting opinions, and I'm like, can I not do that anymore?
Do you voice these concerns where you said that that Kamala Harris called the president a fascist? The president also called Kamala Harris a fascist. He's called other people.
I haven't seen that clip. Send it to me, and I'll take a look at it.
Okay, but what do you say? Let's just assume that is true. What would you say to the president of the United States who would say something like that?
Well, the president has been attacked severely, and I support him. He's out there trying to defend himself. I'm the same way. I use.
But couldn't Kamala Harris say the same thing? I've been attacked.
She said it, but Democrats have done it so much more frequently, and then they're aided and abetted by the mainstream media. You guys then amplify all
I
of
can
this.
show you tape after tape after tape of the president and
all
folks
I see are
calling,
Democrats
saying that
attacking
they are
us all the
scum.
time, calling us the most vile names, and calling
Do you
us.
know who this is?
I have no idea who this is.
This is Michael Fanone from the insurrection.
Yeah, so as a victim
Officer
of
Michael
violence myself, I was here. I was a D.C. police officer. I self-deployed to the Capitol on January 6, 2021, a violent insurrection inspired by Donald Trump and his administration at the time. Do you consider yourself to be a leader in your community? You're an elected representative. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people voted in your community to send you here to Congress to be a leader to represent them. Don't you think that at a time like this, it would be better spent to, instead of pointing the blame at different groups, to say political violence does not belong in our country whatsoever?
I've
and
always said that.
No,
always.
Okay, you say that, but then you go in the same breath you use inflammatory, incendiary language, pointing. Okay, I understand. I understand. And listen, we can go toe to toe.
You guys want to kill me.
I don't.
Whoa! You guys
listen.
Want to kill me.
You say
the left.
You say
yes,
you, but I'm not a Democrat.
Yeah.
I'm not a member of the left. I voted for Donald Trump in 2016. I supported Donald Trump.
You're yelling like you're screaming at me.
But he's
okay.
He's upset.
Okay.
He's upset. Yeah. But he's not a violent person.
You're asking me to tone down rhetoric as you yell at me.
All right.
I mean, come on.
We can spend all day long. But let's talk about this now.
But I'm happy to come down after and talk. But I got to go. I have 3 votes I got to go do.
Can I ask you something? And I don't mean it in it. Let me ask you something. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you considering I'm a survivor?
Yeah, you told me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you okay? Because some folks are worried about you. They think like you're having.
No, I mean, no, it's not okay.
It's a very tough moment.
No, it's a tough moment, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm fighting for justice for all these survivors, all these victims. The system is completely broken. It's broken at the federal level, it's broken at the state level, and it's traumatizing to hear stories that are very similar to stories that I've experienced, but many other women in my state that I'm working with. I'm working with a lot of victims right now, and like I made a threat to my solicitor. I made a threat to my local prosecutor from the floor of the House last week.
You made a threat?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, because she's been leaking evidence related to some of the rape victims I'm working with, leaking evidence to a wife beater. I mean, these things are happening, and women are not believed. Women are not protected, and then they don't get justice. And it's, I'm fighting for that. I'm fine. I'm okay, but I'm not, because it's not okay. And I want to burn the entire system to the ground and start over. So I had a private meeting with the Epstein victims last week to talk about different ways that we can work together, particularly on legislation that would protect victims, that would prosecute criminals. That's what's got to happen. And until that happens, we're going to keep having this conversation, and it'll take decades more to fix.
One more thing. Is there anything, would you do anything differently, or do you regret any way that you may have contributed to this climate?
I have not contributed to any violence. I've condemned violence against
to this
Democrats.
climate, which is what,
absolutely not. You shouldn't be murdered for your words. You shouldn't be murdered for your words, and I'm not responsible for it.
Can you talk to your colleague? Because I would like to have this same kind of conversation with the Congresswoman from Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I'll tell her.
Thank you, Congresswoman. You'll come out and talk to us, right?
Yes.
All right. Congresswoman Nancy Mace. That's how you do it. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Your support means the world to us. So make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to our channel to make sure that you never, ever miss a video. We're live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We drop even more content at 2 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you want more Don Lemon Show content, we'd love for you to become a member of the Lemon community, where you will receive access to special community posts. You'll get exclusive content and members-only live shows. So head over to our channel page or click the join button on this video. Again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your love and your support, and we will see you next time.